Okay, it says we are live. Hello. Welcome. Happy Friday. It is Friday. Yay! Celebrate the end of the week. Woohoo! Hopefully we can get some fantastic writing, revising, editing, drafting, outlining, whatever it is we are doing, planning for our weekend, whatever it is that you want to do. Hopefully we can do it with so much fun. And if you are doing fanfiction fun Friday, fantastic. Hopefully I can get what I need to / have assigned to myself done so that then I can switch to something fun. What that is fun, I'm not entirely sure. I'm thinking some sort of art. But we shall see. Because I got to get the good stuff done first, right? Yesterday I pulled the Otter Spirit, which is sort of like this never alone friendship heartfelt card, which was very appropriate because I had a Zoom call with my 3 besties, my girl squad, and we're all over the place. One's in Paris, one's in Jakarta, and 2 of us are here in the States. So I was able to have a nice chat with everybody, and it was very nice, very needed. I need my girly time. So yeah, and I have pulled the card for today as well. And it's also kind of a good one, but it is in the inverse position. So be ready for that when we do that. But anyway, let me say hello. Hi, can you tell I've had coffee? Jenna says, finished work tasks for the week. Yay! And now running to finish as much of everything else before 1 p.m. Hugs to the like button as you settle in. Lovelies, you know you're early. You're a Virgo. Go figure. I mean, it happens. So, Catherine is here. Hello, everyone. You've been having trouble with Facebook again. Oh no, you accept that you have a long, slow learning curve when you're using new tech, but it is a nuisance. So is it that you have never used Facebook before, or that you have not used Facebook for writing and marketing type things before? Because I've used Facebook. I'm relatively familiar with using it for personal use, but I've never really used it for like business-esque stuff. I signed up for an account under the Dawdling writer, but I really have no idea how to use it. So that's one of the things that I have accepted. I will have a long, slow learning curve on as well. So if you discover any tips and tricks, do let me know. Becca is here. Hello. Hello. How are you? The card you pulled today was the ant. Again, oh no. I guess you need to listen. Be patient. Honor the present moment. Find the joy in the now. Yes, that is a message that that is a good one, and that we tend not to listen to when we get bogged down and stuff. So yeah, it may be telling you very persistently, pay attention. Charlie is here. Hey, how are you, Charlie? I hope you are doing well. And are you working on your Oracle cards today, or are you having a fun Friday? What are you doing? I mean, the Oracle cards are fun too, but Jenna says, yay for the weekend and starting it with lovely people. Yes, absolutely. Laura is here. Hey, everyone. Hello. How are you? And how is Roy? Swinton is here. Good morning. Back to editing for you. Gotcha. Good luck with the editing. CB is here. Hello. Cool Gamer is here. Hi. Hello. How are you? Megan is here. Good morning. You came up with an interesting idea for a story. Ooh, nice. A man and his estranged daughter publish a book at the same time and are forced to confront each other at their first book event. Oh, this could be really interesting because you could flip back and forth with, you could treat it kind of as an epistolary novel in which it's done in letters, or sort of like you could have it where you have an excerpt from his version, an excerpt from her version, and then you sort of like meet in the middle where they're actually at the Ooh, that is interesting. And you could play with the structure and the format of this so much. That is a very interesting idea. I like this. I like this a lot. Catherine says editing here as well. Nice. Megan says, I've been told so many times to be patient this week. It's ridiculous. Oh, but see, here's the thing. Like when you're telling yourself to be patient, it's a different tone than when somebody else is telling you to be patient. And at some point, usually you just have to have patience. Like, just be patient. It's inevitable that somebody says it in some sort of like condescending tone of just like, hold your horses. And that then just makes my blood boil. So it has the opposite effect. Catherine says, I haven't ever put up a post, even on your personal account. Oh, okay. So you need to figure out how to put a picture up. Put up a picture Wednesday night. Can I remember what I did now? Of course not. You have to maintain your sense of humor. I mean, yes. Patience is a virtue I do not possess. I like this. Yes. Charlie says, hopefully I'm going to get some writing done today. I hope so too. You are just seeking a focus. You want to work on the book and the game. You have to pick one. Oh, well, have you consulted your Oracle card deck yet? Because that might give you an answer. I don't know. I mean, I could pull from the enchanted map. Maybe that would give us a direction to go, right? Mama Maggie is here. It says, hello, lovelies. You're cleaning house, so lurk. Gotcha. Lurk mode enabled for Mama Maggie as the house gets cleaned and my hair gets caught in the deck. Okay, all of the other cards fell out. So we are left with Metamorphosis, Charlie. That is what we are left with. So this is the card. Hopefully there is a symbol on here somewhere that makes you think of one task or another. But that is Metamorphosis from the Enchanted Map deck. Let's see what it says. It's number 25. Okay, butterflies earn their wings through great effort. The process of change is often painful, for it is never without losses and sacrifices. If you are to transform from one form to another, at least a part of you needs to die. Letting go isn't easy, especially when you are used to thinking a certain way about your life and how you live it. Just as a snake sheds its dead skin or a caterpillar dies so that the butterfly can be born, you're required to release your old ideas and embrace a necessary change so you can live your best life. Perhaps you are being asked to let go of low self-worth, a dream that no longer serves you, a relationship that is draining, or unhealthy habits. Despite your fear, you must accept that this is a transformational time for you. There will be some loss involved, but you will love what you become. So that is that. Okay, so Charlie says that is the theme of the space opera book, so I suppose that's the focus for the day. I'm glad picking the card helped. So in the other card for today, however, is the badger spirit in the inverse or upside down position. So here's our spirit animal for the day, the badger. You're not going to focus, are you? Nope. There we go. Be fearless and bold. So that is the main message for the badger. It is in the inverse position. So let me find the spot in the book. I probably should have done that beforehand, but I did not. Beaver, badger. Okay, so inverse, upside down. When the badger spirit comes to protect you, he reminds you that anger or aggression, argumentative behavior, and being pushy or manipulative will not result in a positive outcome. Perhaps someone close to you has excess badger energy, or perhaps that energy is pent up in yourself. Either way, now is the time to calm down. Oh no, the patience is coming through. That patience message. Now is the time to calm down and allow the energy to pass through you. Go for a hike or a brisk walk, shake it off, or dance it out so you can return to the situation determined and committed, but not so intense that you overwhelm others and yourself. The appearance of the badger also serves as a reminder if you have been relentlessly pursuing something that keeps eluding you. The message is that it's time to surrender it up to the higher power and focus on something else. These 3 cards, y'all, between Becca's Ant, the Badger Inverse, and the Metamorphosis card, that are all coming together. So the Badger Spirit wants to protect you from self-will run rampant, from being obsessed with getting what you want in the form that you prefer, in timing that fits perfectly with your notion of what has to be. Remember that the world does not revolve around your wants. Better, more beautiful opportunities will result when you release some of that badger energy and intensity along with your need to have it your way 100%. So we are being called to be patient, as Becca's Aunt has said. We are being called to let go of something that is not serving us, as the Metamorphosis card claims, and we are apparently being too intense in some aspects, and we need to take a step back. So if you have been intensely obsessing over one thing and it is driving you up the wall, maybe do something different today. Maybe don't drive yourself up the wall today. Which also fits for me because I've been obsessing over this last act of the the draft, and it's not going well. Let me just say it's not going well. There's something wrong with this last act. Y'all know that at the end of July, I was trying to do that first 0 draft with this project, and it was like the end was just not coming right. It just was not. I struggled so much there at the end, and I started revising the rest of the book in August, and finally got through at least the first draft of it, but now I'm sort of stuck on the revision part of it again. There's still something in the back of my brain that is like, no, this act is not right, which is why I still haven't sent it to my friend. Because the last act is not right, and I can't figure out exactly what it is that's wrong. So I have been obsessing and driving myself mad over this last act. So apparently the badger is telling me to step away for a moment and maybe switch to a different project. Okay, that means I have to switch which document is open at the moment because yeah. Okay. Universe, noted. I have received your message. Dang, that inverse. Yes. Goodness. CB is prepping your adult homeschooling for next term. Nice. Getting organized ahead of time. You love the monarch butterfly. It's beautiful. Yes. Jenna says must be a space opera theme in general. Yes, absolutely. Black-eyed Susans are one of your favorite wildflowers. It's the state flower here in Maryland. I think that's right. I think it's so cute. And I love the little beaded headpiece on it too. It's super cute. Also reminds me, I inherited some of my great aunts. No, great aunts, just one great. Jewelry. And there's a piece, I'll have to get it next sprint. There's a piece that reminds me actually of that headpiece, and I almost wore it today, but instead I wore these little pinky flowers. So Becca says definitely feeling called out. Yes. Yes. Mom Maggie says we have badger juvenile here that is eating the barn cat's food, but at least she isn't eating barn cat's food, but at least she isn't eating the barn cat's. Well, yes, that is a good thing. Megan says, oh, I feel so called out. Yes, me too. Charlie says to Jenna, yeah, Noelle will have a lot of pain in their future, and it will bring about so much change. Also, you reworked your outline to make it better, so metamorphosis all the way down. Yes. All the call down. Becca says, "Oh dang, this is exactly what you've been going through today. You wanted to get back into the forgotten female fiction. You'll take this as a sign." Absolutely, yes, please do. The universe taking the cards from Jules' gentle hands and slapping them back. I mean, honestly, because I was shuffling, trying to go like, okay, well, which one's going to stick out a little bit? No, the rest of them in my hand just fell out and left just the metamorphosis. You've felt this about your writing a lot lately. So maybe it's time to have a fun Friday. Maybe it's time to have a fun weekend, recharge, rethink, and yeah. Couldn't have said it better. Yes. Yes. Love how the universe does that. It's amazing sometimes how it does that. No, no, I do not want my web thread right now. Show this to me later. Okay, whatever. Just my web thread report, not a web thread. But anyway. Megan says, so I guess I'm working on this new story idea instead of your old one. The card basically says, I mean, yes. It is giving us permission to do something different. CB says, I'll be starting adult homeschooling in December. That's exciting. I'm excited for you. Your mother and you are going out for dinner soon. You're going to bounce before we start the first sprint. You'll be around on Sunday. Yay. Excellent. Okay. We need a sprinty sprint. So do we want a spooky sprint or a waves sprint? Spooky or ocean? Which would you prefer today? Or at least to start us off with. And I'm going to take a sip of my water while you think about that. Megan specifies the bony dog. Mom Maggie says ocean, and Becca says spooky sprint. Okay. Alrighty. Since we have 2 votes for spooky and we have a specified bony dog. All right, so this one is silent, so you can play whichever music you want. And if you have a music recommendation, please do pop that in the chat. But here we go with our first sprint reminders. 1, now's the time to pop your document open if you have to switch your documents. And if you have not switched your documents and are not intending to switch documents, now's the time to save. Okay, make sure that if you have not taken a sip of whatever you're hydrating with today, go ahead and do that. 3, make sure that you straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go, 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, that was the end of the first sprint. I'm still not used to that, the end of timer sound. So I'm like, wait, what? But yeah, so decent sprint anyway to start off with. I have moved things around and put them in my normal spots where I normally have other things. It is okay. $362 to start off with. That's not bad. I will take it. I will take it. Okay, so I did grab the necklace that I got from my great aunt. So here's the beaded necklace. It's probably just the blue that reminded me of the beaded bit on the badger's headpiece. But yeah, so it's a longer chain that goes from blue to browns. So it's nice. It's very lightweight too, which is very nice. But that was a very excellent sprint. Got me into this other project. So hopefully we'll continue with that. It also started to rain sort of on and off. I've had it's more like sprinkle, but like hitting the house with some wind. So I don't know how much rain we're actually going to get today, but yeah, it did start to rain. Jenna says, send it my way, please. I wish I could. Kat says, you got an email saying you had a package. You were confused, then you opened it. Your sister sent you grape Pop-Tart. Oh, because you were talking about these the other day. Your sister sent you grape Pop-Tarts, and you were so happy. Yay. Since Monday is a holiday, are we having sprints? Yes, we are having sprints because I have nothing planned for the day other than sprints. So Megan says, oh, how exciting for the grape Pop-Tarts. And Jenna got 333. Nice. Out of 1,000 words added to book 4 for the day. Excellent. Christian got 466. Excellent. The ooh, yes, the spooky ooze. Yes. Becca says that was really good. You almost finished with a new scene in this chapter. Fantastic. Very pretty in response to the beaded necklace. Yes, thank you. Megan says you worked on the new story idea. Excellent. Mama Maggie says dishwasher loaded and half the kitchen counters sanitized. Nice. Excellent. Good, good. And Charlie says, I got a ways into the rewrite of chapter 1. Fantastic. Yay. Kat says, the thing is, I had to figure out who sent you the Pop-Tarts. You asked your mom first, then the sister. Normally, your mom is the one that sends you the stuff. Oh, so nice, though. It's good. That's very good. I'm also tempted just to like pull another card from the enchanted map just to see where to go for this next sprinty sprint. But I don't know. Do we want to do that? Is that a thing we want to do, or should I do that on my own? What else? I don't know. So as far as my brain is concerned, apparently we can go back into the sprinty sprints because because my brain is apparently incapable of making decisions. Laura says, always up for more cards. Becca says, I'm always up for a card pull. Okay. Oh, okay. So this was the last one in my hand when I started shuffling and letting them go. So it was protecting the treasure, but it was in the upside down position. So get a little toadstool in there. Okay, number 39. In the inverse upside down position. Do you too easily give your loyalty to those who have not earned it? This is a time to assess your personal loyalties and discern whether they are being returned in kind. Some relationships are made for convenience, and some favor one side over the other. Vulnerability born of fear may lead to being taken advantage of. Perhaps the imbalance in your relationships is due to the conscious choice you have made. If so, make sure you are not being hurt by the arrangement. If you believe you have found some sort of protective refuge, be aware that there may be a price to pay. You may also need to reassess whether you are compromising yourself in any way to achieve what is an illusion of safety. Be true to your dream and remember that the angels will bring the right people your way to further the path of your highest good. Remain cautious. Be conscious of the give and take in all relationships and projects at this time. Don't give away the farm for a smile. Ooh, interesting. Okay. That kind of makes sense for some of the characters that are in this story, because there is an imbalance of power in one of the characters' backgrounds. Let's take a look and see if we can get this to focus. There's a little bird on the umbrella. There's a little snake off to the side. There's a glowing crystal, some toadstools, and there's a crown by her feet on top of the treasure chest. So hopefully that helps in some way with whatever you are writing. Don't give away the farm for a smile is something your grandparents used to say. Yeah, I think I've vaguely heard that. Not too often, but I have heard that before. So Mom Maggie says, so cute. Yes, but also that does make sense for the relationships that we create in our stories, making sure that the relationships are somewhat equal, or that you know the price you have to pay for the relationship. Didn't realize there was a girl on the chest. You thought it was a bundle of cloth. Yeah, she is all hunched up in fetal position. Yes. I think that's a snake off to the side. Maybe it might just be a mound of dirt. I can't tell. It's vaguely snake-like. But yes, she also has curly hair, curly dark hair. The chest has sort of like hieroglyphics, kind of, and some sort of, yeah, hieroglyphics and like vaguely Egyptian. As writers, we are always being asked to give away our labor on the cheap. Yeah, don't do that. So hopefully that helped inspire whatever it is that you are writing for the next Sprinty Sprint. But let's go ahead and do a Sprinty Sprint. Do we want another spooky timer, or do we want to go to the ocean timer with the ambient waves? What are y'all up for this time? I know Mama Maggie wanted ocean last time. Jenna also wants ocean this time. All right, let's do ocean this time. Let's see if I can find the right spot. There we go. Share. All right, here we go. Don't forget, this does have the ambient noise, so don't be surprised by it. Also, this is the second sprint, so it is the self-promo sprint. If you want to promote your stuff, now is the time to do so. Just remember that if you do not have the Blue Ranger power, you will not be able to post direct links. You can get around YouTube's automated filters by spelling out the dot in .com and putting in some extra spaces there. All right, here we go. 1, save your document. 2, make sure that you have something to hydrate with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. That is the end of sprint number 2. Don't forget to pop your self promos in the chat. That was a nice sprint. Oh, nice. I got 600 words even. So that's easy to calculate. Yay. Not bad. I'll save it though. Let me scroll. So Megan says for the self promo, if you want to participate in the We Will Not Go Back Feminist Anthology, you can join the Discord, contact Megan, and all can be done here via Megan's link tree. And Jenna the Soul Writer says, Soul Squad Sprinter's early birthday stream is today at 5 p.m. Eastern, and there's the link on YouTube for that. Bring some snacks, and be prepared to chat more than usual and play some word games. Jenna also says, join Melissa Power of Power Play Press and I for our next employed author fireside chat. And there is the link, and it's going to be September 10th at 1 p.m. Eastern. What day of the week is September 10th? A Saturday. 'Tis a Saturday. Jenna says, replaying the plot, season 1, episode 1, analyzing the legend of a dragoon, September 18th at 2 p.m. Eastern. I really should redo my dry erase calendar so I don't have to look at my, so that's a Sunday at 2. Hello, Shannon. How are you? SD Houston. Hello, everyone. Just stopping by to say hi and make friends with the like button. Happy productivity. And Paget is here. Oh, hey, everybody. Just got back from your biannual pedicure, feeling very fancy with these lavender toesy woesies. Lavender's a great choice. Although apparently I typed Joyce instead of choice. But hopefully Paget knew what I meant. But Paget says, not biannual. What do you call it when you do something every 2 years? I looked it up, and apparently the word biannual can apply to twice a year or once every 2 years, which is confusing. Very, very confusing that the same word applies to both of those situations. So that is odd. Sonia says 179 words. Nice. Cat Leo, late self-promo that you do things. And here's Cat Leo Writing's link tree. Charlie says the latest episode of Charlie's podcast is out and you discuss the new Lord of the Rings series, which is on Amazon. It's called The Rings of Power. And here is the link for Charlie's podcast. Carrie B, hello. It's 170 words. Nice. And you popped in with 11 minutes left in the sprint. Oh, so you got 170 in 11 minutes. Nice. Excellent. Also, love your avatar. Let me change the brand to be the classic so it's bigger. Nice. Love it. Always love a good cover. Becca says, you finished the scene? Yay! And finished the chapter. That's so nice. So good. Yay. And Charlie says, join me for some vampire shenanigans at 5 p.m. Eastern on Twitch, where we will discuss the future of your streaming and other things. Also, I really do need to join you because my character's body is still floating around in there. Apparently I didn't sign out right, and so my body is just floating around in the game. So I need to go do something about that. Jenna the Soul Writer says, ate lunch and did a lot of chapter revisions to clarify some plot holes. Not sure on the word count, but hey, progress. Progress indeed. Okay, I did go ahead and I pulled the next card while we were sprinting. And apparently we need to make a choice. So whether or not this is your characters need to make a choice between two things, between their wants and needs maybe, or the directions that they think they're headed. So that is the lovely card, making a choice. This could also apply to you. Are you going to focus? Probably not. Maybe. Oh, there we go. Nice. So I'm pretty sure that one is pretty self-explanatory, but let's see if there are any other bits of wisdom in here. You are faced with a dilemma or fork in the road and must make a conscious choice regarding the next right action. Whatever that choice is, you must take responsibility for it, yet you needn't be afraid. You may not have all the answers right now because the way ahead cannot be known until you have embarked and traveled a few steps. But trust your intuition, ask for a sign from the spirit, and you will be led to the right path. If you remain conscious and aware, your choice will be the right one at this time. Life is always about learning. Success lies in choosing consciously, guided by intuition and spirit. Okay, so whatever choice you are making, it must be a conscious choice of like, okay, I am choosing specifically to go down this road. Which is definitely something that my characters, like, sometimes your characters get wrapped up in events and they don't really have a choice. But it is very empowering when characters consciously make a choice on their own, and choose the next action or the next pathway into chaos, as it were. You read that as clarify some potatoes. I mean, yes. Why not? Padgett says, oh my gosh, NaNo is in 2 months. What the actual? Oh no. Persephone says, getting called out by the cards again. Yes, absolutely. We are always getting called out by these cards. So there you go. Carrie says, perfect. You are writing a new paranormal romance for September and only 410 words into it, so your characters have a ton of choices to make. Excellent. Make sure they're conscious choices. So yes, excellent. Okay. Let's go ahead and do another sprint. Do y'all want to continue with the ocean, or switch to a different timer? Okay, Becca says kitty farts. Kitty farts it is then. All right, I'm going to, I think 25 is serving me well today, so I'm going to roll it down to a 25 from the 30. If I can find the right timing of things. Close enough. Close enough. All right, so here is one of the farting cat yogas. So we will do this one. Okay. All right. 1, save your document. Make sure you are saving all of the progress that you are making. 2, make sure that you have something to hydrate with. Cheers. And 4, make sure that I skipped 3. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, if you need a break, take a break. All right, here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Don't forget to save your document. And also, Kitty wants to know if you have stressed recently because the cat enjoys the yoga. Yes. So hopefully you have stretched. And if not, go ahead and give yourself a little bit of one. Check your posture, all that kind of good stuff. How did I do that time? Okay. 632. So continuing in that 600 vein. Nice. Excellent. Becca says, that's adorable. Yes, our kitty is cute. One of the many, many cute little illustrations I found on Canva and then put together with the fart cloud, and it just makes it wonderful. Megan says, took the dogs out and took a shower. All refreshed now. Fantastic. Becca says, I got through the first third of the next chapter, but you're going to have to write a new scene towards the middle. Gotcha. Catherine says, thanks for the sprints and the company. It's almost 3 p.m. your time, so you think you better have lunch. I think so too. Yes, you need food and sustenance. Okay, it is, since it is Friday, I do have some things I need to do to get done before I can settle down for the weekend and have some fun with Charlie's stream and everything else. So I do need to not have a bonus sprint today. So I will go ahead and say thank you very much for the company today. Make sure that you save all of your wonderful progress and pat yourself on the back for doing all the good things today. And also don't forget to have a little bit of fun on this Friday and into the weekend as well. Thank you very much. Let me post, pop, copy, whatever, Devin's playlist in the chat. I will see y'all in chats this weekend, and Sunday 2 to 5 will be my next sprint. I am planning on streaming on Monday, even though it is a holiday. I really need to change my dry erase board. I keep looking up there and it's August. But yeah, so I will be here. And so yeah, so I will see y'all soon. Don't forget to save and have all the fun. All right. Thanks, y'all. Bye.